With over 21,000 deaths worldwide and a third of the global population now on a coronavirus lockdown. Here is a list of the countries and their restrictions. South Africa went into a 21-day lockdown on Thursday, the 19th of March 2020. With only essential businesses remaining open, and soldiers and police monitoring the streets. New Zealand went into a month-long national lockdown on Wednesday, the 18th of March 2020 as the number of cases in the country rose by almost 50%. Saudi Arabia locked down its capital Riyadh and two holy cities Mecca and Medina on Wednesday, the 18th of March 2020. Residents are not allowed to enter or exit, and are subject to curfews. Colombia began a nationwide quarantine on Tuesday, the 24th of March 2020. The quarantine is expected to last at least 19 days, with people over the age of 70 told to remain indoors until May. India went into full coronavirus lockdown for 21 days on Tuesday, the 24th of March 2020. The lockdown will be the largest stay-at-home order of one country, with 1.3 billion people told to stay indoors and social distance. The United Kingdom went into full coronavirus lockdown on Monday, the 23rd of March 2020. UK citizens will only be allowed to leave their homes for essential work, exercise, and purchasing food or medicine. Citizens will also only be allowed one form of exercise a day. Australia closed all non-essential businesses and further closures were announced on Tuesday, the 24th of March. Restrictions were placed on restaurants, cafes, hairdressers, barbers and weddings. China implemented the largest quarantine in human history to try to contain the coronavirus, locking down at least 16 cities at the end of January. On the 18th of March, China reported no new local cases for the first time since the outbreak began, and according to reports will lift the lockdown on Wuhan on the 8th of April, where the outbreak began. Jordan has been under strict lockdown since Saturday, the 21st of March 2020, although the government has since eased some restrictions. But people caught leaving their homes without an essential reason are subject to up to a year in prison. Argentina went into a compulsory lockdown on Saturday, the 21st of March. Citizens are only allowed to leave their homes for essential services, with police monitoring the streets. Israel went into partial lockdown on the 19th of March 2020 and then tightened restrictions even further on Wednesday, the 25th of March. Israelis were forbidden from leaving their homes except for a short list of permitted reasons, and those who wanted to go out and exercise must do so within 100 meters of their home. Belgium went on lockdown on Tuesday, the 17th of March 2020, with restrictions likely to last 8 weeks, according to reports. With residents limited to essential travel to supermarkets, pharmacies and banks. On Monday, the 16th of March 2020, the European Union banned non-essential travel into the region for at least 30 days. The ban did not include the United Kingdom, who left the EU on the 31st of January 2020. Germany has stopped short of ordering a full nationwide lockdown, but strict social distancing measures were put in place on the 22nd of March 2020. However, 2 German states including Bavaria and Saarland have gone into full lockdown. Malaysia went into lockdown on Monday, the 16th of March 2020. All business operations are closed except essentials like markets, utilities, broadcasting, banking, and healthcare. The Czech Republic closed most shops and restaurants for 10 days and banned foreign travel on the 16th of March 2020. France have closed non-essential businesses, and on the 16th of March 2020 it implemented a full lockdown, banning public gatherings and walks outside. The French government said that people who violate the lockdown would be punished. Morocco has suspended all international flights and closed all mosques, schools, and restaurants on Sunday, the 15th of March 2020. Kenya closed all schools and blocked non-residents from entering the country on Sunday, the 15th of March 2020. The country has also closed all pubs and restaurants, and social distancing measures have been put in place. Spain became the second European country to impose a nationwide lockdown on the 14th of March 2020. The country has been ravaged by the coronavirus outbreak with over 70,000 cases and nearly 6,800 deaths. Poland announced on the 13th of March 2020 that the country was banning foreigners from entering the country as well as shutting all restaurants, bars, and casinos. Kuwait went into a 2-week nationwide lockdown on the 13th of March 2020. The country banned all commercial flights, and prohibited citizens from going to restaurants and gyms. Ireland announced on the 24th of March 2020 that it was closing non-essential shops, schools, colleges and childcare facilities. People are still allowed outside, but in groups no larger than 4. Norway went into a 2-week lockdown on the 12th of March 2020, but the government has now decided to extend the lockdown through Easter. El Salvador has announced an orange alert for the country. This means a national quarantine for the country's citizens with schools closing for a minimum of 3 weeks. Denmark went into lockdown on the 11th of March 2020, with all schools, restaurants, libraries, and other businesses closing. Italy went into nationwide lockdown on the 10th of March 2020. It's the worst-hit country in the world with over 10,000 deaths, and its 60 million citizens are under strict instructions to stay indoors as retail, leisure, worship, imprisonment, and all travel banned. Many other countries have also closed their borders to prevent international travelers from spreading the virus further. Stay safe, keep your distance and stay sanitized. Please share this video to spread awareness, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you got some value.